Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.
Richard Branson. Quotes on leadership, business, and success. Who is Richard Branson? Sir Richard Charles Nicholas Branson, better known as Richard Branson, is a British billionaire, entrepreneur, and business magnate. He was born in Shamley Green, Surrey, England, on July 18, 1950. Richard Branson is a natural businessman. At the age of 16, he started his first business, a magazine called Student. The magazine quickly became popular. Richard Branson founded the Virgin Group in the 1970s, which now controls over 400 companies in various fields. Branson founded a number of businesses under the Virgin brand, including Virgin Atlantic Airlines, Virgin Blue, and Virgin Mobile. Richard Branson has broken a number of world sailing records. He has also appeared in a number of television shows and films. He appeared in the James Bond film Casino Royale, for example. And here is our most recent collection of Richard Branson quotes to help you succeed in business. These Richard Branson quotes will assist you in becoming the person you have always desired to be. Business opportunities are like buses, there's always another one coming. Whatever your goal is, you will never succeed unless you let go of your fears and fly. I cannot remember a moment in my life when I have not felt the love of my family. We were a family that would have killed for each other, and we still are. I wanted to be an editor or a journalist. I wasn't really interested in being an entrepreneur, but I soon found I had to become an entrepreneur in order to keep my magazine going. I never get the accountants in before I start up a business. It's done on gut feeling, especially if I can see that they are taking the mickey out of the consumer. I was dyslexic. I had no understanding of schoolwork whatsoever. I certainly would have failed IQ tests. And it was one of the reasons I left school when I was 15 years old. And if I'm not interested in something, I don't grasp it. I believe in benevolent dictatorship, provided I am the dictator. Well, the odds must be against anybody being able to fly around the world in a balloon on the first attempt. All of us who are attempting to go around the world in balloons are effectively flying in experimental craft, because these craft cannot be tested. To me, business isn't about wearing suits or pleasing stockholders. It's about being true to yourself, your ideas, and focusing on the essentials. My mother was determined to make us independent. When I was 4 years old, she stopped the car a few miles from our house and made me find my own way home across the fields. I got hopelessly lost. Through the right people, focusing on the right things, we can, in time, get on top of a lot if not most of the problems of this world. And that's what a number of us are trying to do. Well, I think that there's a very thin, dividing line between success and failure. And I think If you start a business without financial backing, you're likely to go the wrong side of that dividing line. My general attitude to life is to enjoy every minute of every day. I never do anything with a feeling of, oh God, I've got to do this today. The balloons only have one life, and the only way of finding out whether they work is to attempt to fly around the world. Although my spelling is still sometimes poor, I have managed to overcome the worst of my difficulties through training myself to concentrate. You never know with these things, when you're trying something new, what can happen. This is all experimental. My philosophy is that if I have any money, I invest it in new ventures, and not have it sitting around. A business has to be involving, it has to be fun, and it has to exercise your creative instincts. One thing is certain in business. You and everyone around you will make mistakes. Right now, I'm just delighted to be alive, and to have had a nice long bath. If you want to be a millionaire, start with $1 billion, and launch a new airline. Do not be embarrassed by your failures, learn from them, and start again. You don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn by doing, and by falling over. I have always believed that the way you treat your employees is the way they will treat your customers, and that people flourish when they are praised. If somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. Entrepreneurship is about turning what excites you in life into capital, so that you can do more of it and move forward with it. The jet stream is a very strong force, and pushing a balloon into it is like pushing up against a brick wall, but once we got into it, we found that, remarkably, the balloon went whatever speed the wind went. So I've seen life as one long learning process. And if I see, if I fly on somebody else's airline, and find the experience is not a pleasant one, which it wasn't in 21 years ago, then I'd think, well, maybe I can create the kind of airline that I'd like to fly on.